We are on this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Blue Jays are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dio, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard. Lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Flores, base runner at first with 1 out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider laid off for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's taken him deep once. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pham comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a new inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fouled off. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now at the plate, George Springer. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Roederer is there, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Roederer will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Michael Conforto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Higashioka will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's taken for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side, right to Iglesias. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
From the stretch, down the first baseline. To second for 1, on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
The batter, number 9.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Higashioka is after it, and the throw to first in. And 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Nola gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Cooper is retired, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Cole Roederer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 the count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Kenta Maeda.
Into the box now, Kenta Maeda. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Cooper is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batter.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
I'm set with the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-0.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded to third. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The count now at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Gregorius. And that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Tim Anderson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Hops this one up. Cano is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Austin Nola, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hops this one up. Cooper just to the right of the mound. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 2-1 home.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ball. Park that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly. It's been a treat to watch.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit out towards second, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
The right fielder,
Here's Bryce Harper now. No one on base for him after the double play.
That 2-ball really changed this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started. Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Cano fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Garrett Cooper looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, Hero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Kenta Maeda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, so they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Nick Castellanos now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Austin Nola. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hoskins rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Grant Dayton is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Victor Gonzalez is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 81, Victor Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Phillies shortstop in front in the count. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Gonzalez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd,
and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Ready to begin the 8th, and next the dangerous power threat, Wilmer Flores. He's set and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Anderson has a play. 1 away. And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Roederer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Reese Hoskins. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Springer coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Hector Neris takes the ball here as he'll enter. Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Count 1-0.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Neris, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Swinging a high chopper, fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. So a big moment here, and standing in, Cole Roederer. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Ian Kennedy will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Peter Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Kennedy has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career, and in that time he struck out more than 1,600 batters. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's another base hit for him. I gotta say though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
In now, Austin Nola, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Aaron Hicks will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Pham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nick Anderson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Digging in now, Peter Hernandez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Fouled away.
Hernandez.
The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Scooped up. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to third. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Digging in, Tim Anderson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Carlos Carrasco earns the win, his 2nd, as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. Kenta Maeda pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Nick Anderson.
First for the victorious Blue Jays. 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 2-0. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The New York Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-7. The Red Sox combined for a 4-hitter. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the American League East, the Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-4. The Baltimore Orioles combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-1. The Chi Sox had 12 hits as a team as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 5-4. The Tigers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Indians 6-3. The Angels grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-4. The Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-3. The San Diego Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-5. The Washington Nationals beat the visiting Marlins 4-3. The Pirates put up 16 hits on the day as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 12-11. Dansby Swanson had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3 as the Cardinals got by the Dodgers 6-4. Dominic Smith plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping lead the Rangers over the Rockies 7-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks held the They got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 9-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow.